This movie, No More Ugly Jessica, was written by Hargraves-Jenkins. And while reading her book, I found it very touching and very deep and very moving that she was able to come out very openly and honestly about her past and her hardships, and to show you what she went through, not just on a physical level, but on a mental level. Really draws you into the story where you can feel her pain and her confusion through her life. And I find that very touching, to be able to step into someone's shoes just by reading their words.
I've done a few films with David Walker in the Walkstar Studios, and this one is quite a challenge for me because it deals with the psychological aspects of what happens to you in an abusive life. It's not so much focusing on the abuse, but the psychological effects of that abuse and how it affects your decision making and your life, period. And I'm really looking forward to the part. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I think it's going to be good.
Hi, I'm David Walker, co-CEO of Walkstar Studios. I was a little perplexed. I didn't really think it was a film that I wanted to attach myself to. But once I read it, I couldn't put it down. This book is just so open and honest, and she just gives you an insight into the life of an abused person like I have never seen before. Now, I really didn't want to just do an abuse story. I mean, you know, I've been there, done that, and I wanted to focus on the psychological aspects of an abuse. You know, we all see the world differently based on how we grew up, based on our experiences, and I think if we can bring that across, this movie will be fascinating. She had to suffer through the death of children, abusive relationships, and how that affects your mind is really deep. So, I have assembled a great cast for this. Tim Stoudemire, my assistant director, Brian Brown. He's a rap artist. He's also acting them. Kirsten McHale is unbelievable, but don't tell her I said that. My wife always does a good job. Kathy Hodgkinson. There's so many people involved behind the scenes to make something like this happen, because it's not easy. It's really not easy. So listen, make sure you go to Amazon and buy her book titled Who Is This Ugly Jessica? And once you read that book, you'll be hooked. So when the movie comes out, you'll be way ahead of the curve.